It's Will on Capital Extra. We're talking live after Love Island, and joining us in the studio now are our winners. It's Tyler and Kaz, everybody! welcome to Capital Extra.
Thanks for having us.
It's great. You're both glowing, and just I can feel the energy in the room. There's chemistry, you two.
Did you say our winners?
Yeah, it's our winners. Yeah, because I mean, don't you guys see yourself as winners in your own right, though? Because you overcame so much.
Yeah, 100%. It was a long old journey.
Yeah,
it was a long old journey.
Yeah, and how's it been like leaving the villa and being back in the UK? Like, I guess like life must be so different because I guess out there you were, I guess, in Spain, and now like it's all busy. We're at the NTAs and Libby's birthday party.
Yeah, it's been non-stop. Literally, you can't even, you're not slowing down for anything, you know?
Yeah.
When you're in a villa, you're in a bubble, you come out, you're thrown into the big bad world, and everything just comes at you at once.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. I agree with that.
But we're just taking it in our stride. You know?
Yeah.
We're doing well.
Yeah, and you've come out with such a huge fandom. I was saying to you before, like Beyonce type level, like, bruh.
Team Kyla.
We love them. Honestly, no, we genuinely love them. They're great.
We're trying to feed them now properly.
Feed them with the content, inject it.
We kept giving them crumbs and we were like, right, we'll give you more now.
And the Instagram lives have been so fun as well. I feel like that's where we've been seeing you two, a lot of you two as well.
They're really impromptu. Do you know what I mean? We'll just get home after like a night out and we're like, oh, babe, do you want to go live?
And we're just like, no plan, just vibes.
Let's just do it. We're going to give everyone a bit of a warning next time, so people don't miss it, because we keep getting like comments and stuff like, oh,
why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you tell us? It's like a TV show now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a TV show. And there was one clip from a live that went viral of you two just looking into each other's eyes. Just the eye contact. That was enough, I think, to tell the world where you are now in your relationship and how are you feeling about the relationship.
You got to send me that, by the way.
Oh yeah.
How could you? Well, you were in the moment, Tyler.
No.
Do you not remember it happening?
I got lost. I'm not gonna lie.
No, like so someone sent me. I kept getting DMs of a link and people being like, "You're going viral. You're going viral." And I was like, "What's everyone talking about?" Because we're not on Twitter. And I saw it and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And we were on the phone. I was like, "Oh my gosh, not us going viral for eye contact."
Yeah.
I actually didn't send it to him, so he still doesn't know what it
I
is.
never seen it. Yeah.
Well, the most important thing is that you were in the moment. Okay, you were there. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Forget social media. You're in the moment.
I saw a clip and it looked intense. To be fair, it did look
You must have been waved though. I mean, after the night.
I
wonder what happened when the cameras turned off. Diddums. Now I actually can't. No, I saw another part in the live where I think you said it might have been at Liberty's birthday party where I think you were like, there were girls coming up to her like, Tyler, kind of trying to flirt with him a bit. What happened there? He was trying to flirt with your man.
No,
we went out.
No, we went out. It wasn't his birthday party.
After
it was
reunion.
Yeah. We went to where was it?
I can't remember what club we went to, you know.
The Monkey House. We went to Monkey House, and
obviously we're vibing, we're dancing, whatever, and I'm just like over there, and then these girls come over to Thailand, and she's like, "Oh my god!" And I was literally standing there like,
while you were there.
I mean, yeah.
Are they rude?
Like,
honestly,
in all
I was here.
fairness-
Kaz was probably like just over there,
Yeah.
upside the table, and I was just like.
He was just like that.
I'm not single, like.
I could hear him
know
going,
what I
I have a
mean? I'm in a
girlfriend, I have a
relationship,
girlfriend. I was
yeah.
like, that's my man.
Yeah. But that's good, you know, claiming your woman.
100%, yeah.
Claiming your woman.
100%. Like, that's just, I wouldn't do that anyways, but yeah, when she's there, especially, like, that's so disrespectful. You can see her as well. So, it wasn't,
Exactly. And let's go back right to the beginning of Love Island, back in June.
Okay.
You weren't there just yet, but Kaz, you entered it. Everyone was like, wow, we love Kaz, we love Kaz. And I think it was on day one where something happened, which has actually happened quite a few times in our previous Love Island series. So when this thing happened, I thought, oh, it's happened again. You know, came in, everyone's choosing who they want to be with and what they want to be with. But annoyingly, you were picked like last, or like you were coupled last. And everyone was watching that on the outside thinking, are you for real?
Yeah.
Are you being serious? And I had a chat with my good friend Yewande, who was on in 2009, and had a chat with Priscilla. She came in here actually a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we spoke about that moment, and Yewande was just like, well, this just keeps on happening to dark-skinned women. I'm just going to say it the way it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, and is it a thing? I don't know. Like, but in that moment, did you just think, oh, it's probably just like, not that deep? Or like, because obviously we were analysing it from the outside, like watching it as like, or did you think, oh, this is a thing that maybe has happened on the show before?
Honestly speaking, I think going into the villa, I was low-key like mentally prepared for that situation. Because I mean, everyone's pretty open about it going in. They're like, how will you feel about getting picked first, getting picked last? Will it bother you? So I think in my head, I was kind of just like, whatever will be, will be. And then being in a default couple, it was just like, okay, well, we move. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of like, it's like water and it comes back. You just keep it moving. And I think it comes more, I don't know. It's just, if I'm not someone's type, then I'm not their type.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
fair
mean?
enough,
And that's
yeah.
just it. So yeah.
Yeah. So that happened, obviously, and I mean, I even forgot you with Toby for 1 second. I've actually forgotten this has happened. I love him, but I've actually forgotten this has happened. So that was all happening and whatever.
Yeah.
And then you came in, Tyler, and you made it
Yes.
very, very clear from the
Yes.
beginning
Yes.
that you said you want Kaz. That's what you came for.
Yeah.
And, you know, here we are. You came and collected what you want. You got what you want,
There
and
you
it's
go.
happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, tell me that moment when you came in. I guess before you entered the villa, like, were you watching the show? So you watched Kaz and you were like, I
so
know I
you
want her.
see, yeah, you see bits and bobs before you enter the villa. So
Yeah.
I already had an idea in my head of what Kaz would be like anyways in person. The good vibes, the energy, being welcoming. Look at her. So I came in and immediately I knew I would vibe with her straight away. You know, the physical attraction was there already from what I'm seeing. You can't look too much different to being on TV, right? So yeah, went in and it was exactly how I imagined. And we just cracked on and we really did get on from there.
Yeah.
You know?
And it was like a match made in heaven. I'm like, well, this is just perfect. Everything's fine. Let's leave that. They're going to be perfect. And then, and then Casa Amor happened. And I thought, not that deep. But yeah, as Casa Amor happened, I guess, look, as normal humans, it's a game show, isn't it? So everyone will naturally get to know who's around. Obviously, you were in Casa Amor, you were speaking to people, getting to know humans as you do, and yourself as well. So then there was the Matthew situation on your end, and then there was the Clarice situation on your end.
Yeah.
Now that whole Casa Amor stuff, when it came to an end, you know, obviously you were speaking to Clarice, getting to know her in there a bit, and you made the decision to actually bring her back. Why did you make that decision?
Yeah, so, you know, first and foremost, that whole situation, it's just an unnatural situation, you know, that you're getting put into. So, yeah, I mean, the long and the short of it, I did bring Clarice back because there was a spark there. You know, there was a spark there, and I wanted to see, you know, what could have came of it. Came back to the main villa, saw Kaz standing there, and I think I made it clear to Laura when I was on the sofa, I underestimated my feelings for Kaz.
Yeah.
So when I saw her, especially
wow.
stood there with Matt, I was thinking, oh my God, like, I really do. I knew kind of like who I wanted at that point, but my head was still scrambled. So I think what I would say is I don't necessarily regret what I'd done throughout my whole journey, but I regret the way how I navigated it, because I know to the outside world, it looked as though I wanted to have my cake and eat it too, and I was stringing 2 girls along, but that wasn't the case at all, you know? But yeah, we come out the other end.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing.
Yeah, we're here.
That's the most important thing. And Clarice, I think, did an exit interview after. I think that every island has to do. And she came in here as well, and she spoke about how she felt that at that time, obviously, she just felt like, you know, you two got along so well that actually, if this was on the outside world, maybe you know you would have chosen Clarice over Kaz.
Oh, really? Well, she said that. Nah, I mean, my
Obviously,
decision,
that's not the case because whatever.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
but,
my
but I
decision-
think at the moment, maybe she felt like. I guess when you're in that villa, you feel like everything's so like. But maybe that's how she felt, and maybe And
for me, my decision in the villa and outside the villa would have remained the same.
Yeah.
You know, it would have been with Kaz. That's no disrespect to Clarice at
of
all.
course.
She's an amazing individual. I said this to her time and time in the villa, like, you're so respectful, you're so patient as well, because she really was. But for me, it would always have been Kaz.
That's cool. That's
you
cool.
know.
I mean, she has wished you guys well, by the way.
Yeah,
She has
that's
wished you
really
guys
sweet.
well.
That's really sweet.
And obviously, look, anyways, you guys came back together again. Now, when that moment happened, when you actually said, because I think in the beginning you were a bit resistant, weren't you? You were like, I'm not sure. But actually, you two got back together, and I think everyone was really happy. But obviously,
She made me work.
yeah, but that's good. And I think at that point, like, I'm talking about the beginning when you first got back together, everyone was a bit like, but we want Kaz to be happy, but we're not sure, and everyone was a bit unsure because of the actions and whatever. And I'm glad you made him work because he had to work. I guess to show us
100%.
as the viewers, like, you know, that you really liked her, and you did really, really show everyone that actually I'm here to stay.
Yeah, no, 100%. As I said, yeah, Kaz did make me work for it, but you know, it was right. You know, I did make a mistake, also to speak.
Yeah, which we all do as humans.
In Casa Amor, so I did have to work for it and regain Kaz's trust back, essentially. But yeah, we did come out the other end for it.
Yeah.
The door was slightly open.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
And to be fair, obviously, I know you were you with Matthew? What was going? Because when I was watching, I was like, what is actually taking place here?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't quite understand. Well, I'm just saying from my opinion. I was like, as a viewer, I was like, the maths isn't mathsing quite. I could just, I knew that, okay, you two together made more sense than that situation with you and Matthew. Or how did you feel? You tell me how it was in your mind at that point.
I think for me, like when Kaz and Matt first happened, I just was like, well, I really like Tyler, so I'm not getting to know any of the boys. But it's when that postcard came, I was literally just like, I think by that point, for me, where my time in the villa had just been so exhausting, and when I cried off the postcard, it was beyond just Tyler. I think it was just everything on top of me. And then at the same time, I was like, well, he's moved on, so I'm just going to get to know other people because, like, why am I just going to be here? Obviously, you got to know Matt, and we did get along, but romantically between us, our connection wasn't as strong as my connection with Tyler. So, and things between Matt and I are fine. Things between Tyler and Matt are fine. Like,
yeah, he's super respectful.
Like,
he's a super
lovely,
respectful
lovely
guy.
Super
Honestly,
cool guy. Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad word to say about him. Like even now, like we'll message and stuff, and we'll go out. Like he's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
You know, I've got the utmost respect for Matt.
Yeah. He got some backlash recently, didn't he? Because I think he said that he wanted to bring out merch, saying like "we're done" merch, because obviously like the way he.
It was iconic though, wasn't it? I've actually watched that
We're
one
done.
back. I haven't watched much back, but I watched that one back. And,
Yeah, that was very like, whoa. But then I guess because you both knew that there wasn't a romantic, that you guys weren't romantic together, it was kind of just like, yeah, we're done. And it wasn't really that deep, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure you weren't bothered at all. You didn't look bothered.
No, I think in the moment I was a bit confused, but not necessarily because I thought we were gonna have like a conversation. So when he just sat down and said it straight, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, like that's fine. But I was just like, I'm used to like sitting down having like a conversation type of thing.
Yeah. Your
But
emotions are
to
all
be
over the
honest,
place as well.
like, yeah,
Exactly.
he's happy, I'm happy. So
Yeah, that's the
like,
most
it is what
important
it
thing.
is.
And then you made things exclusive.
Yes,
With the towels.
rom-com style.
Yeah, rom-com style.
Rom-com style.
Now, my commentary, I went on Love Island After Sun, and we watched a clip of Laura, and like, Laura was like, well, what do you think? And I was just like, look, please, forgive me. This exclusive word, where does it come from? Is it just a Love Island thing? Because I don't know.
What?
Like,
Are you joking?
Honestly, I thought people just, do boyfriend and girlfriend.
No,
So
there's stages. There's
Okay,
stages.
yeah.
So say you're talking to someone, right? But you're still kind of like, you're going out there. And
But it's
you're
not
chatting to this person, that
dating,
person.
but like, stable dating.
Stable.
Stable dating.
So if it's
All right,
exclusive.
for me, there's a couple of three stages. I'll say you're dating someone, you're seeing someone, but you're still kind of out there. You're still going out,
talking
you're
to
meeting
other
people, talking to other
people.
people, having people on the go. You remember when we done that challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the second step is being exclusive. So that's when you're like, you're not really going out there and looking for other people. You're not speaking to anyone else.
Yeah.
You are exclusive.
But you're working towards.
Yeah,
yes,
you're
you're
solely
working
for that
towards the
person,
goal.
but
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
not technically boyfriend and girlfriend yet.
Yeah,
Like, you haven't
yeah.
got a boyfriend, you haven't got a girlfriend.
Yeah.
But you're seeing someone exclusively.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and then obviously next step is boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, and you did,
Yeah.
and you've, sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, but are you now boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, this is
We've
great.
been
This is
boyfriend
beautiful.
and- yeah.
Well, this is beautiful.
Where have you been?
This is beautiful. This is great. It's great.
My boyfriend.
And now you guys are officially an item. How does it feel? Because you're right, you've worked towards this, haven't you? You've worked towards it, and
It's
like.
it was a long time coming, to be fair. It was a
Have
long
the
time
trials and
coming.
tribulations, and you've worked
100%.
through it. We're here.
Yeah.
I think for me, the isolation period was a real eye-opener. Because when you come back from the villa, you have to spend 5 days in isolation.
Yeah.
So I didn't see Kaz at all. So from going from like waking up to her every day,
Yeah.
you're getting green teas every morning.
Yeah.
Every day to like, you know, she's not there. It's literally just FaceTiming and texting. That was like the catalyst for me to actually asking Kaz to be my girlfriend. Luckily
Yeah.
she said yeah. And here we are.
Yeah, I think it was important for both of us as well to like do things just in the way that felt right to both of us. Because we could have easily just come out the villa and be like, do you know what? Like, that was
Yeah.
cute, but like, see you later.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the exclusive. That's like my style. Like,
Yeah.
I like a gesture. I like a man who's not afraid to just put it out there. And he did it in the way that I loved. Which
That's
was
good.
just perfect.
That was a lot of effort, yeah. That was a lot of effort.
That's good. It shows a lot.
I
Yeah.
was sweating the whole evening.
I watched the clip
Putting that
back.
together.
So cute.
Oh
How did you feel
my
watching that clip
God.
back?
I was like, obviously he'd explained it to me, so I was like, oh my gosh, like it sounded so cute. But like
Yeah.
watching it, I was like, yeah, I really liked that.
Yeah.
And
Shout out to Liam and Jake.
they helped you.
yeah.
So this relationship now, where have you been taking Kaz? The dates. Tell me all about the dates.
Yeah. So
Tell me everything.
We
Wanna know?
actually, the night I asked Kaz to be my girlfriend, we actually went to the park. And then we went bowling, which is top of our list. We have this like, it's not really a bucket list. What do we call it? Like a priority list almost of dates. And bowling was the top one.
Wow.
So we done that, drinks, bowling.
How was bowling? Who won? Like, was it a competitive thing?
Go on.
Low-key I won. Like, low-key I actually won. Don't know how, because I actually thought he would. And I was like,
She smashed it.
I'm going to hold on to that one forever. So I feel like next time we go, he's going to win.
Yeah. But all our friends and family were there. You know? So
brilliant.
it was a special moment.
It was nice.
Had a little toast as well. And I bought her a little something. And yeah, I said to be my girlfriend then.
That is beautiful.
After that, it's just been parties and it's been events and stuff. Yeah. But that's what we're like though, you know. We're not really serious like that. We don't take ourselves too seriously. So we're in the club, we're vibing, we're singing to each other, we're dancing, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're just in our element. But yeah, the dates will come thick and fast.
Yeah.
Right, so who's the better cook out of you two? Obviously, you know, Kaz, we share a similarity. We're both Zambian. And we were talking that, you know, we need to teach this guy a couple of things, don't we? So is it in Shima? In Shima, we're going to be cooking for him.
Do you know what it
Are you
is?
teaching me now?
Are we gonna teach Tyler how to cook in Shima? And you know, caterpillars. Obviously, you know we eat caterpillars. Are you down for that?
Yeah, well, I mean,
You can try it.
Give it a try, man.
I will.
Some wine, caterpillars before
you
your night out.
never knock it until you try it. So I will try it.
Yeah.
But if I don't like it, then that's it.
Yeah.
I may need a few lessons though, you know. Get it right.
No, it's cool. You can just do it, man. Speak to the parents, them. You know, get a refresher and teach him.
Just a quick learn.
Yeah, exactly.
I reckon I could learn really quickly.
Yeah. Exactly.
Why not? Yeah,
That's
why
the most
not?
important thing.
We don't really cook like that, to be fair. But
It's really bad.
what's my signature dish?
Spag bol.
Yeah, exactly.
Bye. Not spaghetti bolognese. Not Domino sauce. I'm tired of you lot.
I make a
really
mean
good.
spag bowl. I make a mean spag bowl. I'm telling you.
He's been talking about this since we're in that villa. I'm like,
Yeah.
I need
Spag
to
bowl.
taste that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
but
you
we both need lessons.
So what's the deal? Because I mean, like, just your energy together. I'm feeling it from here. It's electrifying. You have to. Are you gonna
Thank
move into?
you.
Have you moved in together? Like, what's the situation around that?
No, not as of yet.
Yeah.
I'm still in South London. Kaz is in, obviously, Essex still.
It's not too far away, to be fair.
No,
Exactly.
we're
That's
not
what I
far
mean.
at
That's
all,
why we're not in like
literally.
a huge rush to do it. You
Yeah.
know, we both got a lot on our plate at the moment that we need to sort of navigate the right way. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's definitely something that we are open to.
Yeah.
But again, there's just no rush.
Yeah.
No
Literally.
rush.
And when you look ahead, you look at the tunnel vision. What are we seeing? You already know what I'm about to come out with. You already know what I'm about to come out.
Picturing everything.
Yeah, because I'm like, my eyes are at the end. Are we seeing like marriage in this tunnel vision or like children in this tunnel vision?
Listen, well, I said this in the show. I wanted my next relationship to be my last one. You know what I mean? I'm serious about relationships, as is Kaz.
Yeah.
But again, we just play things by ear. You know,
Yeah.
we're on the same page and we're kind of taking things at our own pace as we was in the villa. You know. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Two babies.
Definitely.
Two babies.
Two babies.
Go on.
See, I
Explain the
kinda
scenario.
everything,
Explain the scenario. So I
kinda
did
get to
two
the
children.
answer.
Is it a boy and a girl? Boy,
Yeah,
girl?
boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Couple years though. Give us a couple years.
Yeah.
Remember the names?
Names?
Don't say them, but
No, I
remember
can't.
the
I
names.
remember.
'Cause I
but
don't want
we
anyone to
can't
steal
say
them.
them. You can't say them.
Oh, so some names have been discussed.
Yeah.
Yeah, names have been discussed.
Ooh, okay. Team Kyla are going to be very happy. How do you feel about your new fandom, your Kyla fandom?
Oh, listen.
Talk to me about Kyla. Have you been watching their
listen.
tweets? Have you been watching like their posts? Have you seen the fan
The thing
pages?
is, I don't actually have Twitter.
Yeah.
we
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know
of course you
don't,
don't,
yeah.
Yeah.
You managed to see much of their stuff, basically.
Oh
that they're posting.
yeah, all the time. Like my
Yeah.
family sends me stuff, and yeah, sometimes I'll just go through the DMs and see things and whatnot. But yeah, they are ride or die. They're
love
riders.
them.
We love Team Kyla,
genuinely
honestly.
love them.
We
Yeah.
do love them.
And how do your family and friends feel about all of this? Now you've come out. Like I think I saw you spending time with your family. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
And I think earlier you said that you were with, was it your friends over the weekend? Like just away from this very busy, crazy showbiz circus. How was it going back to the people that you used to spend time with before?
I loved it. I'm so family orientated. That's like top tier for me in life. And they love it. Like they've always supported me through everything. And obviously my sister was handling my socials when I was gone. So she's literally in this with me.
Yeah.
She has no choice. To be honest, none of them have a choice. I think they quite liked the fact that the house was quite quiet while I was gone. Now that I'm back, my mom's like, oh my gosh, why are you screaming? I'm like, sus guys, I'm back. But no, they love it. Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, for me, I'm really close to my friends and family. Especially my best friend, like, he always keeps me grounded as well. So if I'm not out and about, you know, seeing Kaz or at events or wherever it is, listen, I'm on the PlayStation, I've got my headset on, you know what I mean? I'm just chatting away like it's just normal. And I think it's really pivotal to have someone like that, you know, in your life that will just keep you grounded, someone you can speak to. I speak to him every day, you know? But yeah, it's been hard for him because people have been messaging him like, oh, what's Tyler doing? Or can I meet him? Or this, that, or whatever. And I've had to say to him, I'm sorry, man. It is a lot to do with me that people are reaching out to you, but he understands. He understands.
Yeah.
They're fine.
And in the future, in terms of work, are there like any new aspirations that you guys have got? Like things that you want to get into, things that you want to do?
The thing is, it's still quite fresh. It's still quite early, you know. But I mean, I'm open to ideas. I'm open to everything.
Yeah.
There were a few things that I did want to get into, and a couple of things.
Acting one day, maybe presenting one day, maybe like being in the media. Do you want to like?
Who knows?
Really? Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, yeah, we have to see. I've got a few things in the pipe, so I can't really just disclose too much, as you know well will. But yeah, I mean, perhaps.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm very like open. Obviously, I love fashion. I love talking. Anything that falls in line with just me as a person. To be honest, like, do you know what I mean? I just want to do me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vibes alone.
Vibes alone. They're immaculate, baby. But yeah.
And that's the most important thing. Thank you so much for joining me on Capital Extra.
Of
Thank you so much, Phil.
course.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.